देखिए, just to clarify right in the beginning, it's not a title selected by Sita Travels. ये कोई holiday package की फिल्म नहीं है जो 3 nights 4 days के लिए दोस्त जाते हैं. The title is selected because these guys from college, they are having a reunion after 4 or 5 years. और रॉकी करके इनका जो दोस्त है, उसकी शादी हो रही है गोवा के अंदर. And that is why they're getting together after college. So the trip is for 3 nights and 4 days is why the title of the film.
3 Nights 4 Days is a film about friends. This character Rocky, that's played by me. Rocky invites his friends after a gap of 5 years. I mean, they finished college in Pune, they've all passed out and they're living their lives. So Rocky's getting married in Goa and he calls his friends over to Goa and gives them a 3 nights 4 days package. So the film is all about that.
My character is, her name is Marianne and she comes from Croatia. And she comes to India and she falls in love with the culture, with the colors, with the people. Because it's so much different from Europe, no? It's so much harmony. And she's like, oh, I love this place. And she decided to stay for a while, maybe work as a lifeguard and just like see what life will bring. And then she meets this guy. His name is Rocky, and they fall in love. It was like a love on first sight. And and I think 1 year later, they decide to get married. So she basically stayed because of Rocky, her boyfriend, and because she likes India so much. She's a very innocent girl, very happy. She trusts everybody, which sometimes can bring her to problems because she thinks everybody's nice and there is no mean people in this world. But then she realizes things which makes her sad as well, and I think she learns a lot about herself.
Well, Rocky's character has its own substance. You know, when I narrated the film, and even then when I was told about my character, Rocky का एक ये है कि because of him, because he's getting married, so it's like he's the one who's responsible to get all his friends again back in Goa and meet after so many years. When I'm doing a film about friends or a multi-star cast and so many people, it all depends on how the entire script has been written. When I read the script, you know, about all these friends meeting, so I somehow went down memory lane, you know, and I realized that it's been, you know, a wonderful feeling when I'm going to shoot this film. You all remember all those past about your friends when you're in college, when you're in school. So that was one of the reasons why I picked up the film.
Why the film is going to, you know, strike a chord with the audiences is because ये जो सारे characters हैं, they're very believable. जिस तरह मेरा जो character है राहुल का, he's a guy who's basically a very introvertish, very shy kind of a character in college, and he's in love with Antara, the character played by Hrishita Bhatt. और ये college के अंदर because इतना shy है, he's never been able to really confess his love to the girl. And you know how after 5 years he's become a very successful stockbroker. He's become a Casanova. He's written about, you know, in page 3 papers. He's a very known personality. So जब ये दोस्त उसको मिलते हैं 5 साल बाद, they ask him, Rahul, you know, how come this sea change in the personality that is you? Or you know, it is a character which everybody is going to relate to because 5 साल बाद भी राहुल यही realize करता है कि he still can't confess his love to Antara. वो आज भी उतना ही shy है और आज भी वो उतना ही nervous है जब उससे बात करता है तो.
No, I think this whole movie is a little bit different. It's in Goa. It's a lot of trance and techno, so you can't dance with the trees for this kind of movie. It's a little bit different than that. It's more for youngsters, and I think I can recognize myself in this kind of movie. And I think many young people will. It's basically whatever. Let's say you go to Goa with 8 friends and whatever happens there in real life happens in the movie. So it's basically, it can be a true story, definitely.
Well, we put in a lot of hard work. In fact, all of us have done so. So quite a lot of expectations. Just want the film to do well so that, you know, when we really enjoyed working on this film, and I hope when it comes out to the audiences, they enjoy it too.
As such, जिस तरह मैंने कहा कोई genre नहीं है film का. It's not a romantic film. It is not a thriller. It is not an emotional film. It's a mix of all of them. So एक ऐसी फिल्म है जब आप 2 घंटे आके you can enjoy yourself, have a great time and go back home.